Spartan. The Spartan freaking trifecta. Welcome back to the Boys Only Podcast, episode 20. I'm your host, Lorenzo Vasquez. Co-host Jalen. He's still out right now. He'll be back hopefully soon. We'll see how that works out. But today, I want to intro my guy, one of the longest buddies I've had for the childhood, family friend, I'd say, Andrew Adame. Andrew Adame. Yeah. So, Andrew.
Yeah.
I know. I think I know you decent, but not enough. What would you say about you is interesting? Or who is Andrew Adame? What do you say?
I think, I don't know. Last couple of years, been competing in powerlifting. That's probably one of the bigger things. I just bought a new truck.
I saw that, dude. That's fucking nice,
bro. That was
bro.
something that, I don't know. You just run into the routine and little stuff like that just kind of adds up. But
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, we grew up together since we were kids. Our family are, like I said, family friends. And I want to start off with saying, like, I've always admired you, all right, as a friend aspect. Because, especially when we got older out of high school and stuff, because you did something that I've always wanted to do, but I never did, right? You were a big dude in high school. Your senior year, you were a bigger guy. And then at the end of your senior year, you made a really big push of losing that weight and, becoming strong and everything. And what was one of your big motivations towards the end of your senior year that made you push that to where you are now? Because obviously we'll go into it deeper of what you do now, but I feel like that's when you kind of started your fitness journey, would you say?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, I was always a bigger kid growing up. I would play ball with, like, the older kids.
Yeah.
And they had, like, a weight limit when you could run the ball.
Yeah. Always a stripe down your fucking outfit, bro. Me too, bro.
I was playing a year older, and I still couldn't run the damn ball because I was so damn big. Yeah, 100%. And then, so I was always a bigger kid growing up. And, but, like, in high school, it was senior year wrestling.
Yeah.
Was the year I lost. I went from 255 to 218 in about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That was rough.
You kind of fucked me over. My junior year. But it was about it.
So we wrestled our senior year. Oh, yeah.
Well, your senior year, my junior year, and I was 220s. And you got injured, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, you hurt your ankle, your knee or something?
No, it was my foot.
Yeah,
I fractured my foot.
I was like the varsity lineup for like the first part of the season, and I went to like the Warrior, which is a tough tournament, and then when Top of the Rockies came out, which one of the toughest tournaments came, that's when he made his weight, he'd come back, and he went, and I'm like, dude, I'm barely like 2 months into wrestling, and I was doing decent. I didn't have a lot of wins, but I had some wins, and Tommy's like, all right, we're ranking off Adame, and then Adame just fucking whooped my ass, and I'm like, bro, like, what is this? I put all the work in this year. I wasn't going to go to state anyways, probably my junior year. But, I had it. And then he came in and I'll never forget, he seatbelt me to my freaking, he used to always run the seatbelt. He used to anger me.
Yeah, that was my
And he seatbelt me, freaking pinned me. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. This is terrible. But, yeah, no, you made that big push. And then after that, you kind of kept that go. You went to CSU.
Yeah.
You're a freaking educated man.
Yeah.
Educated man.
Something like that.
You finished your degree in like 3 years, right? Well, I know you started a little earlier, but outside of high school.
So I could have graduated a year early, but like the way my financial aid worked out, I was like, just stay another year.
Yeah.
Just take it slow, have fun. You're never in college twice, so that was probably like the go-to for that one. But
and when you went into college, what did you go to college for and stuff and everything?
So I went and declared ag business, and then I switched over to animal science, and then I got concentrations in meat science and beef production systems.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your goal in regards to that, degree?
Realistically, it was just, like starting a CSA program, which is really cool, actually. So a CSA program, it's called Community Supported Agriculture. What it is, it's like produce directly to consumers. So like imagine like a gym membership.
Yeah.
But you pay it all at once. So like let's say a gym membership is $100. Mm-hmm. What happens is you pay the $100 up front. And then you pay for the year, and then you get deliveries of produce once a month every year. So, like, it's like, let's say you paid for 2 steaks, 5 pounds of ground beef, and 2 dozen eggs. You would get that delivered to you monthly, but you've already paid for it, so it's just like, you just go pick it up.
Oh,
so, like, I worked at one in Fort Collins when I was up in school there, we would meet at like breweries. Actually, I lied. We just met at breweries, which was pretty cool. like we would just go there, like we'd bring the brewery business, and they just let us set up camp. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, that's pretty sweet. So yeah. So
I don't think we said that. You went to Colorado State University in Fort Collins.
Fort Collins,
So we can, when we reference where college and everything. Yeah, no, I mean, so that's a pretty. So what was the company that you worked for and anything, or how did that work? Is that like is it still around, or was that something you were doing alone, or how was that working?
So it's called Jodar Farms. That's the one I worked on. But like I worked at like Strider Ranch in college. I worked at Mountain View stables, like working with horses. I worked at the meat plant on campus at CSU. That was kind of cool. One of our classes was meat science. It was literally called meat science, and the one who created the class was an old German lady, and our final was literally called sausage fest. The old German lady named it sausage fest. So we did. Everyone made their own sausage. And we had like everyone come in and like vote on which one was their favorite. So that was pretty cool.
Did you win it?
Oh no.
No. What kind of sausage did you make?
I made like a Italian herb sausage, and the owner the professor was like, if you want to win, do something with cheese. And sure shit.
That's I mean, I was just because I brought it up.
The person who did cheese won.
Yeah, those cheese, bro, those are gnarly, bro.
Oh, dude.
A little bit of ketchup or like cheese jalapeno, bro. Oh,
yeah. I think that's literally what his was cheesy jalapeno.
He's probably white, bro, I swear.
Oh, dude, he was.
He was. I remember I watched a podcast the other day, and it's with Philip Robertson, the Duck Dynasty guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember on Duck Dynasty, they have an episode where they make sausage, and they make rat sausage.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not that bad, actually. Like, they're eating it. I'm like, who the... That's weird to me.
I think they said that they're making like another season or something.
Yeah, they are. They come back, bro. Yeah, now I'm all freaking about that. That show is so funny. It was good.
Sadie Robson was the love of my life back in the day.
Dude, right, dude. Oh, my God, bro. She's so beautiful. She's beautiful. But, yeah, so then you went that, and then we're going to kind of recent stuff. Like you said, you've been doing powerlifting.
Yeah.
How's that been working out?
So, I personally, let me back up. So, going into college, I was like, I want to be the leanest I could be, want six-pack and all that stuff. And then during COVID, actually, is the leanest I ever got. I was about 195 at the point. You know, yeah, dude. I was like, I saw a picture of me, like, back then. I looked like I was, like, on crack. It was so bad. Like, my cheeks were soaking in.
Yeah, bro.
Just did not look good. And I was like, ooh. So that was the leanest I ever was. I was doing, like, HIIT, which is, like, high-intensity interval training, like, 2-3 times a day. And when the gym started to open up, that's when I started talking to... It was actually one of my mom's friends who wanted to be a physical therapist / personal trainer in Canada. So she was moving... Me and her started talking about, like, oh, like, what do I have to do to this. And she had a powerlifting background.
Oh.
So she kind of introduced me to that. And then once the gym started to open up, I started focusing on that. It was, like, heavy 5x5s, which is one of, like, the top ends of, like, volume versus strength. Mm-hmm. So I just was doing those and just saw the numbers go up. And that's when I became obsessed with that rather than... like the number on the scale.
Losing the weight and everything.
Yeah, so that kind of really got me into it. And then the gym I went to in Fort Collins was called Prodigy. It's like a really small private gym up there.
I've heard a lot of good things about that gym.
Huh?
I've heard a lot of good things about that gym.
It's pretty sweet. And like there's guys like just strong as crap, and it's like, holy crap. So we're doing that, and then
one of those guys not being John Howard.
Yeah, dude, he has the wingspan of a fucking or like a T-Rex. I'm like repping like a fucking what's a bird, you know?
Yeah.
And the wingspan. Oh, dude, for bench, and the bench has always been my weak spot.
Yeah, no, it has been.
No, I hate bench.
I remember that when we were in high.
I didn't have long arms, yeah, dude. Like go all the way down.
I remember when we were in high school, his senior, my junior year. It was the beginning before football season had started. We were doing like max outs, and I think I tied him. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, you tied him!" And Adame's like, "Bro, you're like a foot shorter than me. Of course you're gonna be. You're gonna get those. You're not going as low as I am." Like, bro, I still got it up, dog. Like, what's better?
The squat, yeah, because we had the box. Like,
I didn't think he still remembered this. Oh my god,
Tommy remember because Tommy had the box. I was like, bro, I never used the pad.
Yeah,
for squatting, I never used that pad. Mm-hmm. Freaking Jeff Merritt and freaking Jalen like, because my senior year or my freshman year was
Their
Jalen's
senior
senior
year,
year.
yeah.
And they're like, don't ever use the pad, don't ever use the pad. I was like, oh, shit, okay, but.
Yeah. My freshman year when I came in, it was Tim Yornalis running the weight room.
Yeah, him and
Jeff Allen. Man, bro, they're dope, but God, they do the same thing, bro. They're like, no fucking pad. We don't use that shit here.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be able to use a pad, and I was like, oh my goodness,
Jeff
bro.
So much crap, though, 'cause I was like, dude, you have the smallest arm.
Yeah, he did.
You have the plates, and you go like 2 inches.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he was doing skull crushers with like 225.
He was, though,
yeah,
dude.
with like
You ever-
225.
You
Yeah.
ever shook his hand?
Yeah.
You ever shook his hand? Dude, he. Boom.
Yeah, he was a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Him and Timmy both.
Timmy, yeah.
Timmy used to make me cry when I was a freshman. He used to like hit me in the face with pads and everything, and I'm like, bro, I'm like 14 years old or 13 at the time. I'm like, I'm 13. What are you doing? And he's like, you want to be on varsity? And I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Dude, what was his name? He scared the shit out of me. He like grabbed my helmet, just went bam when he just didn't have anything on. I was like, what the fuck?
Shout out to him because he was a good man. But I remember one time, as I'm older, I'm like, that's kind of a weird thing to say. He was like, I'm living my playing football life through you guys, and I was like, that's fucking sick. And then I got older, I'm like, little weird to say to a freaking 13-year-old, but cool. Yeah, no, I definitely remember that. But so you go that, and then you start getting powerlifting, and you've done 2 competitions.
Yeah, I've done 2 competitions.
2,
yeah.
And those are pretty cool. I think I watched your latest one. I remember watching it from when I think you posted the playback video because I didn't know it was live, and then I was able to watch it. And I was like, dude, what are you staring at? Because you do the lift, and you're like staring at something in the corner.
Turn to the left, yeah. So they have like a screen where it's like you have to hit 2. You gotta get 2 out of 3 white dots.
Yeah.
So they'll like basically you'll do the lift, and then you'll have 3 dots, and 2 of them have to be white for the lift to count because there's 3 judges.
Okay, they're judges. Okay.
Yeah. So like there's different commands. So for bench, or you always start off a squat. They say rack. You get under the bar, you get there, and then you have to hold it at a dead hold, like a dead pause.
You don't
and
hold
then,
that weight, like sitting there for a second?
yeah, sit there for a second, and then you have to yell squat, squat, and then you squat all the way down up. The biggest thing is your knees, your kneecap has to be below your hip joint, so it's kind of like that, realistically.
Wait, your kneecap has to be or above your hip. Your kneecap has to be
above your
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird how to set that up.
one fluid motion, and then you have to stand up there, and then they'll say rack, and then you're allowed to rack it. If you go before that, it doesn't count.
Wow.
If you don't go, the depth doesn't count.
How much of your nerves get into that of like making sure you're doing it right?
Oh, dude, I was nervous as heck.
Like you have to lift that heavy weight, but then you also have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. You have a lot of weight on you.
Yeah,
you follow the rules.
Yeah, so like kind of like a general thumb is, like when you have to pick your openers before you even.
Yeah, because you only do like 3
three
lifts,
temps,
right?
Three attempts per lift, so 9 lifts total. But you have to like strategically plan your like.
Because you go up a certain amount, right? Or
you can go up as much as you want. But like your first attempt should be something you could get 3 times, no matter what. But after that, you have to strategically pick what weight you want to go up to next. So, like, for me, something I can always do 3 times, and then I have a goal weight. So, like, let's say my was 500 pounds. I was like, okay, I want to jump to 515. But if I can't do that, then it's like, all right, I'll have 2 backup weights. Or it's like, oh, this is feeling really easy. Let's go to 520. Or it's kind of heavy, 510, you know?
Yeah.
So you have to kind of do stuff like that. Hard part is that's all in kilograms.
Yeah.
Because the plates that we use are kilograms.
They're 50 kgs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a little tough getting used to, but yeah.
Yeah. What's 50 kgs is how many pounds?
110.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Yeah. So for like a week, because for a minute, Dominic and I went to the same gym. For a week, for a minute, Dominic went to the same gym. I go to Dark Horse, and he was at Dark Horse at the same time. And I'm like, yo, what time do you lift? He's like, oh, I get there like 5:30. And I'm like, I'm gonna be there. I will be there. I showed up Monday. I got all the way through Thursday. Friday is his rest day.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, dude, I need to go lift Friday because if I don't lift Friday, I'm gonna be, hurting over the weekend. And then I'm not gonna show up Monday. And he's like, yeah, I do cardio and stuff at another gym on Friday days, and like saunas. Okay, well he goes, and I'm like, shit. And then I don't think I go Friday. Right? I don't go Saturday. Oh my God, come on. Don't go Sunday. And then Monday, I just text him like, yeah, bro, I'm not going to be able to make it. I ain't going to make it, bro. But dude, I was hurting, bro. And you do good work. I liked it because I like the feeling of being exhausted and tired. I love that feeling. But it's like getting past that barrier, we have to go to 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get through that threshold of not feeling it as bad. It was tough. And then like I said, he works out in the morning. I'm not a morning workout guy. I love working. I love being up in the morning. Not a morning workout guy. So I'm up, dude, and he's like, "All right, dude, we're doing deadlift," and I'm like, "Motherfucker, bro!" I'm going to work just like, "All right, we're good. But yeah, dude, it was crazy that you did that. I mean, and you still do it, right? You still lift in that. It's insane. So what is your? Why do you go mornings to afternoons? What is your
I'll talk myself
philosophy?
out.
You think so?
After work, I'll talk myself out of it.
Really?
And like the biggest thing with like fitness is like you have to kind of find out what works for you. Like I know for a fact if I go after work, I'll talk myself out of it. That's why I go in the mornings. I've always been a morning person. That's not a thing. But like I know like some people love, only doing 3 days a week. Monday's like obviously like the biggest.
Everyone's there.
Yeah, everyone's there. And then Saturday mornings, those are the big ones. Like, cause I worked in like the fitness industry for probably about 2.5, 3 years after college. I was a manager at some gyms, assistant manager, and then I was a supervisor, operations supervisor, personal trainer, and all that stuff. But like those were like the days you'd see freaking everyone and their cousin. So
which is a huge thing. What you did for me was that before my wedding, I called you up and I was like, "Hey, bro, like I need to get. I want to feel better. I want to do better for my wedding." And you put a plan together for me, and I was 275, I think, 280, 285, yeah. And you got me all the way down to like 250, 255 or something like that before my wedding, and I felt great. And then my wedding happened, and I was like, bro, kind of fuck this working out thing for right now. I'm kind of married now.
Break.
You know what I mean? So like I'm kind of done with this shit. But yeah, I mean, I remember Phil, he had your workout plans, and you're murdering. I would like do them, and I'm like, dude, fuck Adame, bro. What is this shit? I hate the fucking Arnolds. Oh my god, I hate those, bro. Oh my goodness, I'd be dead. I'm like, dude, how do I work the rest of my workout through this? I don't get it. And then your cardio would be like 30 minutes of incline or sprints, and I'm like, fuck.
You have options. It was that, or you play basketball a lot. That was the other thing.
Yeah, I know basketball.
It was like, or you could just go play basketball.
I worked out a lot. I would go to like Tuesday, Thursdays, and I just run. And then some dude kept trying to fight me, and I was like, I'm done playing basketball.
Like, I was gonna say that was pretty solid. Yeah.
No, it was a good thing. And then now I'm kind of getting back into it. I've been consistent, not crazy consistent, but I've been at least I go like every week. If it's 3 to 4, I'm usually there every week. And from November to now, went and got today. Freaking lift with Jalen and Matt. Good workout.
You had a lift today?
Yeah, we went there like at 7 a.m. because Matt Garza, he'd never been to Dark Horse.
They try to get. I'm not going.
Oh no!
Matt Garza, he's all working out a lot and everything.
At the Lifton Rec?
No, I took him to Dark Horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took them to Dark Horse and we went and got a good lift in, and we're doing chest and stuff. And I was like, bro, like I won't do legs. And they're like, let's do back. I'm like, bro, I really don't want to do back. And they're like, let's do chest. And I was like, I'm gonna fuck you guys up chest. I'm gonna kill you guys at chest. And I freaking got it. And I kind of felt because I was like lift because they were like we started with like with dumbbell bench, and then did that with bicep curls, and they started with 55. I'm like, bro, this is light. I jumped to 65. We went 12, 10, 8, 6, and then I was all the way up to 85 for 6. And I was like, bro, I could do more.
Yeah.
And I think we were done at that point. Josh Morris fucked me up the other day because before Christmas, we on vacation. We went to Gold's Gym together, and we did incline dumbbell bench. And he's like, all right, we'll grab 65. It's like, cool. And he's like, all right, that was a warm up. I'm like, what the fuck? I suck at incline. Hold on. And we're all the way up to I think we got to 85 on incline of like sets of 10. And I was like, dude. And he's like, yo, you can get a lower weight. And I'm like, fuck you, bro. I got the same weight. I'm like, fuck, this sucks. But no, and now you go to Gold's Gym.
I do.
Dude, they're nice gyms. I had never been one until Josh took me.
Yeah, they're pretty.
End of last year.
It's all right. Like, it's just something. Like Dark Horse is easily like a better gym, but like, it's just better for me for like my commute in the morning.
Yeah.
So like that's the reason why I picked that one. Like the barbells are so much better at Dark Horse. I also love private gyms.
Yes.
Yeah, just support them local. Hell yeah. But like Gold's was like.
You get a little more bang for your buck. I think Gold's a little bit. Yeah. You get the saunas, you got the showers.
Like sauna's the big thing for me.
Sauna's the showers. The one in Longmont, I don't know if the one in Thornton has it, but they had like massage chairs.
Yeah.
Those are actually they murder your back. I did it and I was like, oh my gosh. You get a little, and they're like $45, $50, whatever.
Yeah, 40.
Right. Did you have to sign a contract there?
Huh?
Do you have to sign a contract there, or is it just month to month?
So a lot of gyms, they have an annual fee come after 60 days of being there. After that, you're in like an open enrollment, so you just go month to month.
Okay.
But I do just the people there are just interesting.
Yeah, public gyms are tough.
Yeah,
they're tough, dude.
Like you got people walking around curling, and they have like squat belts on. I'm like, that's just not it
It's
for me.
I went to Vasa for like 6 months,
Yeah.
and that was probably the worst gym experience I've ever had. And the one at
Dude,
Thornton, it was the one at
I
Thornton,
think-
and it was one of the worst experiences I ever had in the gym. Cause like I don't mind people lifting heavy.
Yeah.
I do mind ego lifters, where they're like waiting for people to watch them squat or
I
watch
hate
them
that.
bench. I'm like, bro, like we're just here to get fucking like I'm a big boy. I'm just trying to get more fit. Like that's all I'm trying to do. And they're just like, whew!
Oh, I hate those.
And I'm like, bro, what the? Just fucking lift, bro. Who
Yeah.
cares what you're doing?
There's a guy. He would like talk to me like he talked to me like 2 days before I saw him do this, and it was just like he was like, oh, like you left, and I was like, well, I'm here, but like yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, and then 2 days later I saw the same guy, like old dude, like probably like 45, and he had straps, he had knee wraps, belt, and he had like 6 plates on each side. And it was like he was in the squat rack and he was like literally lifting it like 2 inches. It was so bad. I was
Have you
like,
seen that dude on like TikTok? He goes and he has like he's like a
El
Mexican
Chopper
dude,
or something like
He's a
that. Or no,
Mexican dude,
Chopper. Yeah.
and he
yeah,
like
something like
he
that.
like strapped up. He's not a big dude. He's he's a little he's muscular, but he's not a big dude. This dude is piling on weights on top, like not even on the rack. He's piling them on the weight, and he's doing like leg press, and he's like,
Yeah.
and he's like hitting his back with the belt. He's got like 3 belts on. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Oh man, that guy, he's just something.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, public gyms are rough, man, and it's that's why I went back. I left Dark Horse because I lived farther, and I went to Vasa, and I was like, this sucks. So I go back to the rec center, which rec center is not bad. It just wasn't as big. It's a little better now, but it's still a public gym, so it gets pretty busy, especially at 5 o'clock when I go lift. That's why I like Dark Horse. If I show up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I know they have so many machines that I know I'm gonna get my workout done. I know I'm gonna get it done. Like this is perfect. Like it's just what I got to do, and the vibes there is everyone just wants to work out. It's just everyone's there to get better.
I bet for your private gym, it's probably better because everyone who's paying that money wants to be there and work out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
So,
And the guys that run it, Edgar and Wendy, they're really like they're about. I don't know if they do it for sure or not, but I remember having an interview with him. He's like, I've done interviews with people, and I've just said, hey, I know you want to come out here, but you just don't seem like you're gonna fit the vibes of our gym. So we,
She said that?
they've told me that they've told people that.
Oh shit.
Because like we've had CrossFit, like we have CrossFitters come in, where they're like,
Yeah.
oh, we do this, we do that. And he's like, that's just not the gym we run.
Yeah.
We run, just like a lifting gym. It's what we do. And I'd say they're a bodybuilding gym, but there's not like a crazy amount of bodybuilders that are there. At least I don't see it too many of them. I see some of them, but they're not like everywhere like I assume other gyms are. But it's a good vibe.
a question I have, Adame, is you got your degree. Are you planning on having like your career and then doing the powerlifting on the side, or are you more shifting towards doing powerlifting more, I guess, consistently?
What do you mean? Like got my career.
Like do you plan on like following what you got your degree in? What was it for the
Animal science.
animal science? Getting a job doing like something like that, and then still doing powerlifting on the side, or right now you kind of focus on powerlifting and then you focus on
I
something?
love. So I currently work at like a tech company, which is kind of funny, but powerlifting is like, because like I was in like the fitness industry for like 2.5 years,
Yeah.
but like the training is just kind of like a way to like kind of escape, just kind of relax and all that good stuff. So I guess it's always gonna be on the side, but like powerlifting is just kind of like my style of training, but like everyone has their own style of training. Like some people love, like one thing I started learning about like was the last like year and a half was like they have ultra marathons, which is like a 100-mile race.
Yeah.
They have stuff like I forgot what it's called. It's like something in Moab, but it's like a 200.
Oh, the Moab 200.
Moab 200. Yeah.
That's what David Goggins does.
Yeah. But like, there's like tons of cool influencers like Nick Barry. Have you guys ever heard of him? Dude, he's intense. Lucy Davis is always a good one. I forgot her name. It's the yellow runner.
I only know
Sally McRae.
David Goggins.
These people.
Pepe just came on and he does his partner.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are-
he likes doing that for running and
He did the
stuff like that.
20K.
Oh, dude, like I was like 250 at the time. I remember because I weighed in right before the race. I was 250, and we ran the Fort Collins half marathon.
Yeah, I
Me and
was
a group of
asking about that.
That was fun. But like the
You
people.
drink a beer and stuff during it, didn't you? Or did you not? I think you chugged a beer like while you were running. Or you
Oh no, that was the Boulder. That's
Oh, okay,
that's
okay.
a 10K. That's
Yeah.
that was fun, dude. If you guys never done the Boulder, you guys got to do it. Like, 'cause it's not like yes, you run, but like it's more of like a run job.
It's more like an
Like,
event than a like a 5K. Or like
Oh
is it
yeah,
more like an
so
event.
it's like 6 miles, but like I think it took us like 2 hours to finish it, but like it's like everyone in Boulder like has their yard like themed, like you run through some like college. So they have like a pool, they had like mimosas, they had bacon, Doritos, like they had a Dorito station.
Got all fucked up before you even finished the race.
Oh, dude, no, we were heathens. Like the last like 2 miles, it was just a shot. Like they had like $5 vodka, and they were just
Wow.
pouring shots, and you just ran up, did it. It was so funny. But I kid you not, we were tipsy crossing that finish line. It was Boulder Bowl. It's actually one of the top 10Ks in the nation.
Really? I've always heard of it because you finish in the CU Stadium, right?
Yeah,
Or they used to.
Folsom,
They still do
yeah.
that? Okay, yeah, it's at Folsom
Yeah.
Stadium they do that. Skull Buffs. And
I was for a CSU shirt.
Yeah.
But, like, it's crazy because like like going like you follow it, like everyone follows like their favorite influencer
Yeah.
on like Instagram stuff like
Mhm.
that. Like 10 of the ones I follow were at that race.
Oh,
yeah,
snap,
that was
that's
like that was
dope.
kind of cool. That was kind of cool.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Is his mic good? It's like falling. I just want to make
Oh,
sure. Okay, I just
my
want to
bad.
shoot. Sounds good. You're good.
Nice.
That's crazy. No, we've been talking about it, and I want to get into that. I think my New Year's resolution for like 3 years in a row has been a 5K, and I've never done a 5K. I don't think I've ever run more than like 2 miles. So
Dude, I mean, like,
cardio's tough.
If
bro.
you do like the Boulder, like everyone does it, it's super dope. You don't run. Like you like jog to like the next station. It's just more like an event rather than a race. It's not really a race, but like I mean, you got the people who like run it like fast. Like I think like my
they're actually there to run.
yeah, like my two bosses, they ran it and they averaged like a 7-minute mile when they did it. Yeah,
Goodness
they
sakes.
finished in like 42 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Could
That's
never.
terrifying.
Yeah, I think I averaged like a 10.5-minute mile when I
That
ran my race.
is close to what I do on a treadmill. There's no way I can keep that consistent for 6 miles.
Oh no,
That's for sure.
no.
A big thing, a big talk in the Boys Only podcast universe is that there's a possibility that Bobby and I's Beer Olympic Championship has an asterisk on it. And why is that? Because the man to my right now, it's a bit of a drinker,
Yeah.
bit of a beer guy.
I got in at like 3 a.m. last night.
Yeah, he did. So
yeah, I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
what I've talked to you a little bit about it. What are the thoughts of joining in the 2025 Beer Olympics?
You have asked me this.
Yes.
You make me verbally commit.
I mean, I'm just asking. There's no, you don't have to commit, but like,
But if you do, we got video proof.
we do have video proof.
Yeah, that's true. With that reason, I'll hold off on that.
Ah, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's a fun time, bro.
Oh dude.
Everyone that went was like, I don't know. When we ended that night, everyone we'll talk about it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot of blast, and I think a lot of the events you would excel at. There's a lot of chugging, mostly.
Oh yeah.
Right. I would love to see your 2 beer chug.
My 2-beer chug.
Yeah. Because
Two-beer
so
chug.
what we did was we put 2 beers in a big mason jar,
Okay.
and then you time the chug.
Okay.
I did a trial run on the podcast,
Mhm.
and I did it in like 7 seconds.
Okay.
I was like, bro, I'm gonna murder this. I think I did it in 12 on the actual event. It was terrible. It hurt my chest. It went down the wrong pipe. It was terrible. Jalen threw up.
Huh?
Bobby and Hanoa killed that one.
Fabi and Hanoa, yeah. Fabi and Hanoa had a combined time of like 14 seconds.
14, 13,
Oh
14.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They were fucking
They did it at, like, the same
monsters.
time.
They finished the number 1 seeds, and then me and Bobby snuck them out in the championship.
I think I did 4 beers in 18 seconds once.
Godly.
But
That's
yeah.
insane.
That's not Jalen, dude. Like, Jalen couldn't chug, but I've seen that guy chug, like, crazy amounts of beer. Like, in one hit, one go.
It's
4
the
or 5
it's the
beers.
wide mouth of that mason jar.
But I've
It's
seen
tough
him
to
chug.
chug.
But I was like, I've seen him chug, like, big
Yeah.
things with,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
3 or 4 beers in him, but he's, like, kills it. So
That was hilarious. He threw up after his chug.
Ooh.
Big time. Like just hauling.
Have you guys ever seen what's the movie? Oktoberfest?
Yes.
No.
Dude.
Dude, so
Great freaking
So
movie.
funny. So funny. You gotta watch it.
No.
But they do a thing called the strikeout.
Mhm.
How PG is this podcast?
It did your fight.
Okay. No, so what you do, it's like you take a hit of like a bong or whatever, and then you take a shot, slam your beer, and then you you exhale. Bro, we used to do those like pre-gaming.
Really?
It was kind of.
I used to love Blue Mountain State. Like on the first
Oh,
episode,
yeah.
of Dad Castle. He like does like drugs and beer bong
Yeah.
and a ball. Man, I do some man. Those shows were awesome.
Yeah.
That was like what I thought college would be. Obviously, I didn't go to university, but I thought college would be that. Like Blue Mountain State.
Oh, dude.
Just naked women everywhere. I was like, bro, I need to go to college. Then I got wiped up, and I'm like, I don't know if we can do this anymore.
I think all the fights. I'm not to get.
You don't have to drop names.
I was like, I don't want to get him in trouble, but let's say a gentleman.
A gentleman.
A gentleman.
Okay.
We were partying at our apartment in Fort Collins. His lady drove up to pick him up. He was blackout drunk. Didn't answer the phone call.
No, I know this is
They drove back home, and then we got breakfast the morning after. Like, we're just talking about, like, everything that happened. And he's like, oh. They called me, like, 4 times, and they're like, oh, shit, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble.
Dude, that is the worst feeling in the world. When you, like, don't answer your wife or your lady for a couple hours, and they just think you're dead. I did it one time where we went to poker, and then I left early. I left at, like, 9. Me, Pepe, and Alicia, we left at 9. I was like, cool. And then I'm like, yo, you guys trying to get McDonald's? Like, yeah, bro. We stood in the McDonald's parking lot for 3 hours just talking, eating our McDonald's, and just bullshitting for 3 hours. And I left because I was supposed to be fast. I left my phone in my truck, and we hopped in Pepe's truck. I come back out. I have like 10 missed calls from Desiree. And she's like, where are you? Do I need to call the cops? What's going on? If you don't answer me in 30 minutes, I'm calling the cops to see where you are. Because the last text to her was, all right, I'm coming home. There was no, like, hey, I'm stopping at McDonald's. I'm coming home. So I didn't tell her nothing, bro. She was pissed. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. She's like, I got home. She's just crying. And I was just so terrified. I'm like, I'm definitely an asshole. But like, in reality, like, you could have called Pepe. Like, so I didn't know you were Pepe. I'm like, yeah, but you could have made some calls around, right? Oh, she called Bobby. And Bobby tried to call me, and I didn't answer my phone for Bobby because Bobby's like, dude, like, where are you? Like, Des is freaking out. I'm like, fuck, man.
Like, one of my favorite, like, one of the funniest things, I think we were in high school, and we're in a McDonald's drive-thru with Bobby, and he's the one driving, and he, like, talks to the lady. I think I sent you the video in the chat, and he was like, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Favorite White Boy. I was like,
White boy.
It was so funny. The lady just looked at me like, wait, what? It was hilarious. It's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen Bobby do.
That dude's a character. He's coming on after you.
Oh, dude.
He'll come in the next episode.
One time we were out in Denver, and he, you know the Marilyn Monroe picture where, like, steam...
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he did it. He just zoomed in on his face. It's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, literally just like that. It's hilarious. But, dude, I don't know, like...
Dude, for my bachelor party when we went out downtown, dude, he was so bad because we're like walking from bar to bar, but we're walking from like we started at one bar and then we walked to like a pretty far bar to get like the next stop. And Bobby's like, "Where are we going?" Because we were on like Laramie and then we walked over to like where V House and everything's at.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so it's a little bit of a walk. I mean, you know, it's a walk. And Bobby's so pissed, and he's like, Why? And Jones like, shut the fuck up, Bobby. If you want to fucking run this, you can fucking run this, all right? But shut the fuck up, Bobby. And Bobby's like, I'm just saying, we've been walking forever, like, you know. And then we're in the part of dinner where it's going uphill, so he's even more pissed, right?
Yeah.
You said like it's Denver, Bobby.
Yeah.
We're walking, bro.
Dude, I remember we were walking in Denver. I think it might have been the same night that he did the Marilyn Monroe picture. But like, we're walking, we walked past the hot dog cart, and Bobby was like, bro. He's like, bro.
They do the same fucking thing to us, bro.
He's like, those hot dogs smell pretty good. I was like, dude, they do. And then we're in line waiting. I think we're going to Whiskey Row. Also, I hate Whiskey Row.
We had a blast at Whiskey Row.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
We took Ramon for his 21st.
I'll tell you that story afterwards. I'll tell you a little more of that detail.
I think that was the night that I saw, like, when you guys went there, there's not a thought in his head. It was so funny. Like, in Bobby's head. The
100%. He was dead.
But anyway, we're standing in line, and then next year I was like, where the fuck did Bobby go? He comes back with a hot dog. I was like, oh, shit. And then the worst part was he's like, all right, like, it's dope, but, like, you want the rest? I was like, sure. I was Zenin at the time. I ended up swallowing the Zen. Like, my stomach was a rock. I was like, maybe that's probably why I didn't have a good time in VS. So I was just sitting there like, oh, dude, no.
No, when we went with Bobby, for Ramon's 21st, we had a blast. We got Ramon freaking sloshed. Bobby was fucking sloshed. I was pretty drunk. And we're walking out, and they're hot dogs. And I'm like, dude, I want a hot dog. And I ate a hot dog. And then Bobby's like, yo, can I get 2 hot dogs? What are you doing, bro? So he eats these hot dogs, and then we're chilling. And we're in the back of a van for the Uber driver going home.
Yeah.
And this dude starts going like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I'm gonna throw up. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna pull up. And by the time he goes, I freaking grab my hand, cover his mouth, and just spills through the sides, bro. Hot dog all over the fucking back of this van, bro. All over him, all over me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I was so pissed. And then I'm like, yo, get out. And he's like, I don't need to throw up anymore. I'm like, get the fuck out of the van, Robert, and clean your fucking self off. And he's like, Okay, and he gets out of bed, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
Dude, the worst thing is like the stench, dude. Oh,
Dude.
whatever.
And then he's
threw up in the bar.
in Whiskey Row at the table. So Jalen won a private table.
Yeah.
So he won the private table, and we were like, "Hey, we're gonna use it for Ramon's 21st. That's what we're gonna do."
Yeah.
So we used it for his 21st, and then Ramon is having a blast, and he's like, "I can drink with y'all, blah blah." Bro, like, no, you can't. He's like, "Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can." So at the end of the night, we have like, a decent amount. We thought it was less, but a decent amount of Ciroc left. And Jones, like, "Hey, get your phones out. Get your phones out." And he's like, "Happy birthday!" And he gives to Ramon, and Ramon fucking grabs it. He's like, "Ah!" And he fucking chugs the whole thing, the rest of it. And we're like, dude, and us being idiots, Jones like, dude, I was doing the math in my head of how much he drank, and like, I didn't think we got him that drunk. He's sitting there, and he's trying to grab a cup, and Jalen's like, "Don't grab that," because he thinks Ramon's trying to drink more. He's like, "Don't grab that." Pat's like, "No," and he grabs, in the cup, bro. We start grabbing the cup. Pat's like grabbing cups, handing it to his face, and we're like, "Oh shit!" And I'm just laughing. Me and Justin are just dancing, laughing in the background, and then we come to find out that we're hanging out, and Bobby's like, "Yeah, bro, like, I drank 2 of those blue drinks in a Long Island tea." And I'm like, "What were those drinks?" And he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "AMFs."
Oh,
And
boy.
and I'm like, what was it? He's like, "I don't know." The dude from got me. Like, dude, I'm like, "You just got something you don't even know?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't know what they were." So then he leaves.
Did he know the name of them, or did he just know AMF?
He just knew AMF.
Oh,
So then
shit.
we go inside, and I see Desiree. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, Bobby fucking drank 2 AMFs." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't even know what they are." She's like, "Adios, motherfucker." I'm like, "No, that's how drunk he was." She's like, "No, that's what they're called. Adios, motherfucker." So there's like five shots of like alcohol, all this stuff
There's
in there.
6 different liquors. So
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of like
it's
juice or
Sprite,
whatever.
Sprite.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everything else
But
looks-
so I was the bartender for my sister's graduation party, and she was like, "That's what I want." I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So I bought all the ingredients for it. The only like non-alcoholic thing in there is Sprite.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, "Are you freaking?"
And like a
kidding me?"
blue Gatorade or whatever. Or some people do blue Gatorade.
Oh,
My
purple
man-
Gatorade.
They
So
also use like just the blue Curacao, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I meant. Yeah.
yeah. But like we were, dude, Fort Collins, they had this thing called Ram Band.
Hold on, let me finish because
Okay,
we'll
go,
get back to why it's
go.
all fucked up. So he drank 2 of those things. He doesn't know what they are. We're like, "Fuck, Robert." We then find out he bought one for Ramon, and we didn't know about it. So
Oh.
Ramon drank one of those, and then all the alcohol we had given him. We had 2
Well,
bottles
we also
of
didn't know
Casamigos
that
and
Fran had
Ciroc,
bought one,
and then
too.
Ramon, his buddy had bought him a drink too. So we didn't know he had. We're idiots. We're thinking we gave him the right amount of
yeah,
alcohol.
you're the
and
one
everything.
getting like,
Nah, bro, this dude
No,
motherfucker
everyone.
was fucked up. So yeah, we ended up finding out that he had got more extra drinks. And Joe's like, "That's why my math was wrong." I'm like, "Bro, there's no fucking math part of it, Jalen. You either drink the drink or you don't, and you're drunk or you're not. There's no math." And he's like, "Nah, bro, there's math."
Oh.
So
I took one of my little cousins for her 21st birthday. I was like, "I want to push you just over the edge, just to see where you." It was like 5 drinks. I was like, "Oh shit."
Dude.
But
Honestly, everyone lasted till about.
He did. He lasted a while. We
Very
closed
good.
the bar. We closed at 2 a.m. We
Yeah.
stayed at Whiskey Road until closed. We got there like at what, 8? So we were there for 4 or 5 hours, and we had a blast. And then his buddy was like, "Oh, dude, like I want another bottle." I'm like, "Bro, we do not need another bottle. Let's just buy some beers.
Yeah.
We do not need a bottle." He's like, "Bro." And this guy's like, "I'll pitch." And then we go, and this motherfucker bailed on us. He didn't even fucking pitch, and we had to pay. And our tab was like what? Like it was over almost $2,000.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was almost $2,000 because we just paid for the bottles, but a bottle of Casamigos is like $500-$600.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a bottle of Ciroc's like $400. We're like, that's how we knew we were fucking ghetto because we're having fun. They're like, "Yo, what's the cheapest bottle on this fucking list?" "Yeah, we got Casamigos in this." That's how bad it was, bro.
dude,
But-
but going back to like Ram Band,
Oh yeah,
$12, all you can drink, 3 different bars in Fort Collins.
That's dope.
Oh, dude, it's sweet. But like we made a game out of it. We wanted to see who could drink the most, so we made literally a group chat for the night, and we're like 1, 2, and you had to take a picture of your drink. Every time it had to be something different, so you can just reuse pictures. So I ended the night with like 18 drinks.
that's insane.
But like it was like beers.
Yeah.
The worst time ever.
Mixing the worst. Mixing it is the worst part of it
yeah.
all. That's the
Yeah.
worst part,
That's how much for these guys for Jalen's birthday.
dude. They mixed it all.
They mixed like crazy. I kept it.
Beer,
Yeah.
Crown,
I had
tequila,
tequilas and
vodka.
cranberry juice, so I
Uh,
just kept making a drink like that all
Yeah.
night. But they were doing beer, vodka.
I suggested beer
tequila,
that night.
everything, and they were. Jalen was gone. Like
Yeah.
right away.
dude.
No, it wasn't. I don't think I see this part. We'll just cut that part out. Yeah.
But it's so funny because like when I go out now, it's like either like I just like well whiskey on the rocks, like that's what I drink, or tequila soda. Like
Yeah.
those are like the go-tos right now. But like
I've
I also
been-
love
I've been
Coors
loving-
Light. Coors Light and Coors are my shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's Pat. Oh, do you like Coors
I
Light?
do Coors
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah,
I've been more of a Modelo guy. I've been liking the like lagers and shit,
yeah.
like the darker ones. But I mean, screw me. I actually love a bottled Bud Light. Canned, not that much, but a cold bottled Bud Light. kind
Oh,
of slaps.
I can't do Bud Light. No,
It slaps, bro.
It gets me too bloated. In all honesty,
Gets you what?
too bloated. Just can't.
Really?
Can
No,
never.
it's not bad. I'll drink them with the coaches and stuff after a tournament and stuff, and it's kind of more of like a vibe beer. You kind of hang out and stuff.
Hey, has there
But
been a beer
Modelo's.
stat? Have you ever been to Beer Stat Lager House?
No.
Dude, they sell. You've seen me do like the.
Yeah. I want to
Oktoberfest,
talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they sell that like the mug
Yeah.
for like I think we paid $15 with tip,
Yeah.
and it was just like. Dude.
So yeah. So when we go, you do. I think 2 years for sure now, maybe 3. Oktoberfest.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And that's like a big beer drinking thing in downtown Denver, right?
Dude, they have one in Denver, one in like Winter Park, Aspen, Breck. They're all over the place.
How much did you train to win that fucking beer thing?
No,
The holding.
no.
Bro,
No,
you're telling me in the back of your mind, you're like, yo, I've been training for working out. You're like, yo, I'm gonna win. At least a week out, you're like, I'm gonna fucking win this.
I mean, I definitely like emphasize my shoulders a little bit more, like doing overhead press, but like in terms of like holding two sides, no.
So what he won was basically you have 2 full beers and you hold them straight out, right? And then it's whoever's the last one holding them up wins. Well, Adame was one of the last 2. And he goes, and the guy fucking drops. Bro, when he drops, Adame slams the beer, high-fiving people in the fucking front row, dude. I was dope as fuck.
So funny. But like, I had like a leader.
Though, at that time,
dude,
bro?
like the first, so that's the second time I did. That's the second time I won.
Yeah.
But that time I only held it for like 5 minutes. Freddie actually tried to do it last night because I was like, try it, Freddie. So he did it. He did it for like 2 minutes. And he's like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know it. My shoulders are so fucked. I try with like 5-pound weights and it's terrible. I can't do it.
Like 30 seconds.
Oh, dude.
I can barely hold my son.
Because it's like 5 pounds. Like it's like 4.5 beers plus the weight of the sty. So,
Yeah.
But like first time I did it, I held it for like 8 minutes.
Damn.
Dude, I cannot. I had to do this to drink the rest of the day. It was so bad. Like, but no, dude,
That's 5 minutes a long fucking time, bro. That's a long time.
It doesn't seem like that long, but like you do that. Holy crap.
Oh, you don't seem as long? Then you're the one doing it like this?
Yeah.
It probably feels like hours.
Dude, there's a girl who like held it for like 6 minutes. I was like, holy shit.
That'd be dope as fuck.
She wasn't even like crazy built too. She was like a rock climber because like she was coming down and we're just talking to her and she's like, oh yeah, like I rock climb and stuff like that. But dude, I think they do like a VIP, which is like you go to a tent. I think it might be unlimited food. I know it's like unlimited drinks or like really cheap refills or something like that.
Yeah.
But like $100 and it's just that one's worth it. But yeah.
So what is like? I know everyone bought because a lot of people went. I wasn't able to go. I wanted to go, but I wasn't able to. You go and you buy a beer. You get like a liter, or how much is
liter.
it? The liter, right? And then are you able to fill that up, or do you have to pay to fill that up, or how does that work?
You pay for the sty as like $40, and then you get it filled. That includes, and then it's like $15 refills or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
like
terrible.
they have like so many different breweries. But like we were on Blake Street, and like the first year we went, you could go into different bars, and they'll fill it up for you a lot cheaper. I think we paid like $9 to get filled up. But
Oh,
like
nice.
it was like really shit beer.
Yeah, but just whatever they have in the keg.
Not
and
even
shit.
like Coors Light, like off brand.
Oh,
Coors Light. I was
really?
like, oh, this is not it. This is not it cheap.
Their own fucking light beer that they fucking make and just fucking meh.
Yeah, but like
I need to put my Instagram on the iPad so we can look up people's Instagram season because he has a lot of the stuff on his Instagram that we could look up. I just don't have like
oh yeah,
on,
dude.
on the TV.
The freaking, yeah, my snap stories are popping up now. So like right now, X Games is going on,
Yeah.
and I had like one of the little boots, so it was like a liter.
Yeah.
Well, this was like literally 5 years ago on the day, and freaking, it's like me trying to chug it, but like, I feel like everyone goes through the phase where they love like Angry Orchard and all that stuff. I can't stand that anymore.
Yeah,
I can't.
I
It's
don't
just
really
too
like 'em.
sweet. And then it was me trying to chug a little boot, I think it was like a liter boot
Yeah.
in like, in Breckenridge in Aspen.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like, oof, that was a bad one.
I've never been to Aspen. I want to go to Aspen. I don't snowboard though.
X
so
Games
what
so
is the point?
sweet. Like
That's why I wanted to go.
We saw Lenium play there. First time I ever saw Lenium.
Oh,
That's freaking good.
dude, you're a raver. I don't know if you are much still anymore, but you're a
I
raver,
used to, man. I used to
and
get
you're
down.
a big mosh pit guy. I've seen the videos of you get mosh pits. This
Dude.
motherfucker is a linebacker running through mosh pits, bro.
Get a lot of damage,
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, me and
Cause a lot of
Dusty,
damage.
dude,
Dusty,
me and
I
Dusty.
bet.
There's a video of me, like Dusty was just going hard, like he was just being everywhere. But like, there's a video of literally me launching a dude like across this freaking room. Like he like did like a little hop, and I just and I kid you not, he goes saying, I kid you not, it is so. Oh, I was like, okay, I should probably tone down a little bit.
Dude, no, that stuff's freaking crazy. I went to one rave. I went to foam when I was like 16, and then I got with Desiree, and she's like, I'm not really. I'm like, dude, you're whack as fuck, bro. But like, why not go with your lady? Because then you go and there's freaking half naked women everywhere, almost basically naked women, and it's just a whole like,
Then he's like, I
Yeah,
should go back.
yeah.
But no,
Sucks.
dude, I think it's funny because like raves are fun and all, but like I love the Western scene a little bit more.
Mhm.
So like our favorite bar in Fort Collins was Sundance.
Yeah.
It was like a little dive bar, country bar, and all that good stuff. They do like a bull riding circuit,
Yeah.
and we saw it one time on our buddy's story, and I was like, no way they do that. It's called King of the Ring. So imagine you're in the pen, like it's like a big arena basically, and they put like baby powder and make a circle, and you, it's you and a group of guys. You sign a waiver. I'm like, all right, it's called King of the Ring. Last one in the circle wins a $200 tab. I was like, shit, I'm there. I'm in.
You know
I'm in.
what about it?
I don't even know what we have to do, but I'm in. They released a bull inside the arena, and so I have like these videos of me and John doing it. John, it's so funny.
John bail out fast.
No, he took like third and like
Yeah,
I
not
think
bad.
third and like fourth or something like that.
Okay.
But I've won both times, so
Oh,
I've had some tabs there.
Yeah. But you've been around livestock your whole life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, I saw
Oh, yeah.
John technically, but like you did a lot of the 4-H and everything, so you've been around the
4-H.
livestock.
I worked
and
at a
everything.
sale barn, and we
Yeah.
had some ranked bulls coming.
I
in.
bet.
You guys used to raise, like, didn't you used to raise
Pigs.
sheep when you first started though?
Sheep, goats, and
Yeah.
hogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we had some ranked bulls, just kind of like crazy ass bulls. I kid you not, like steel. Like imagine steel like this thick, and they're ranked bull. Like they were born to like buck.
To buck, yeah.
Yeah, buck. They broke that steel like coming at me in
Oh
the
my
sale barn because
God.
I had to move them up to go through the sale. So we did that, and like they broke it, and then me and my buddy Adam, who we're working like we call it the weigh scale because we were the last ones to push him into the sale, and like literally, I kid you not, I jumped like 5 feet in the air like to get into the catwalk. But like it's also crazy because like we're loading up probably about it was like 35 bulls, and they're probably about 15 to 2,000 pounds. 1,500, 2,000 pounds, and I kid you not, like we got him pushed up, and then the guy didn't like lock the gate behind us, so I'm walking back, and next thing you know, I hear,
Oh, fuck that.
I was like, and then I like turn around, a 2,000-pound bull literally gets me like by my like picks me up on
Oh
my
my
ass,
gosh.
throws me up on like an 8-foot fence, but it like just came out perfectly where it's like it was like a perfect like up and then you're on the fence.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I was scared shit. I was yelling at the dude. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
I was like, you
dude.
couldn't fucking yell like at least. And he was like, my bad. It was also his first time driving. I was like, you fucking dumb fuck. But
That's fucking terrifying,
oh,
bro.
dude.
My uncle has a bull.
Yeah.
Like it's a pet bull of them though, and he's fucking solid, bro. They call him Canelo, and he's cool because he lets you pet him and shit. But I
Yeah.
tried like oh, if you push him, he'll push a little back on you.
Yeah.
And I tried fucking moving him. That fucker was not moving, bro. Goodness sake! I was like, oh my god, like it just it's the different when you understand that like yo, you're small compared to these fucking guys.
Dude.
Like I can only imagine like pushing a rhino or a fucking elephant.
Oh,
Like
dude.
it's different.
He's small compared to the ones like he talks
Yeah.
about, like the
Yeah.
big ones that are like.
He was only like maybe a
Yeah,
grand.
dude,
That.
yeah.
He was maybe like a
He's,
grand or whatever.
Just there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the first time I ever rode a bull, that was a good time. But
That's
like
cool.
it was funny because the bull's name was Midnight Ride.
Ooh.
So that was the name of the bull. Oh, this is sweet. And like it's literally like me like wrap my whole legs around it. I have like it's my buddy's or my cousin's old bull riding vest, got the helmet on and everything. It was a sweet ride because you know it's funny. You know Chris Ariano?
Yeah.
So he works with my Nino, which is Lenny, for the city for Lupton. So
Yeah.
he got into it. He's like, you should come. I was like, shoot, I'll do it. And so we did that, and I lasted like 4 seconds, but it was a good time. That was a fun one.
Sounds like me on my honeymoon. What?
They're bowing. But yeah, no, dude, that was a good time. But like, that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever done. But yeah, dude,
That's crazy.
Those boys are just insane.
No,
Like,
that's a different. It has to be a different kind because you're willing to die basically. You will die doing freaking bull riding.
yeah,
That's
it's so
terrifying.
funny because like me and John literally just gone like the most heated debate over text in person on what's harder, riding a bull, like a qualified ride is 8 seconds,
Yeah,
or hitting a fastball, like a MLB fastball.
it's got to be riding a bull, right? Which argument?
According to ChatGPT, which is like the most authentic thing. No, I'm just kidding. It's riding a bull. But
Yeah,
like,
it has
he's
to
like,
be.
well, he's like, well, I was like, his thing was like, oh, like it's just like you have point so many seconds. I was like, John, you can get lucky, swing a bat, and
Yeah.
knock it over. You're not getting lucky.
The
around bull.
unpredictability of a bull. Like, that's my thought.
Oh, dude,
if it's a fastball, it's coming down the middle, give or take down the middle. It's not if you're doing a fastball,
yeah.
it's coming down the middle. Swing your bat, you
Yeah.
can possibly hit it, right?
Also,
Timing, yes,
Have you
harder.
seen like PBR bulls?
No.
Dude, I kid you not. They will go like this, like straight.
Oh,
up
like
and
the
down.
legit bull riding bull. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
at the
I was watching videos
the stampede and shit.
months ago. Who's that one guy that rode that? He picked that dangerous bull like a bunch of times, and he's like the only one to ever ride it. A full 8
JB
seconds.
Mooney.
JB Mooney.
No
He-
way.
Dude, the bulls he would ride, I was watching videos. Those bulls were like twisting in
Oh,
the
my
air,
goodness,
bro.
bro.
Oh man.
His name. You know what his nickname was? Dragon Slayer. He's
Oh,
the
that's
first.
sick.
Dude, $7 million bull rider.
Bro.
He has over $7 million.
What's he's a fun bull rider. It's like a meme.
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
what they call it.
Dude, him and then there's a lot of Brazilians that are pretty good too.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Pepe is like the perfect size for a bull rider.
I bet he's long and shit like
Oh,
that.
dude.
I could definitely see that.
Hell yeah, dude. That's so funny.
Dude, no, that's freaking crazy. I've always wanted to. I've always seen it, but the thought of like, there's no. I mean, I've done like the mechanical bull, and I'm like, I don't even last freaking a second because it's so slippery and shit. When they actually start doing it, I'm like, there's no way I could do this.
The biggest thing is don't get me wrong. Like you're on it, you got to go right. You also have to get off.
Yes, that's the
hard
part. Like,
like
in reality, getting on it's the easiest part because it's in the chute and you sit on
Yep.
it and then it fucking bucks and then it's the part of that. And then if the motherfucker comes at you, bro, oh my goodness, if it comes at you, bro, you're done. If that thing just hates you,
the cool. I don't know. Just rodeos is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I've always never done it, but like, it's just like a whole like community. But like my uncle, he was a semi-professional bulldogger, which is you ride side by side with the steer.
and then you freaking take
You
the fucking
jump
down.
off the horse,
Yeah.
and then you do that. He was semi-professional. Cool thing about him is that he rode in Shine Frontier Days, and
Oh.
they had like a banner with him.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then they posted up at Stock Show, which just is wrapping up right now. His wife was like, "That's my husband," and they're like, "Yeah, lady, like whatever." And she's like, "No, like that's really my husband." And then she called him over. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's me." And like he like showed him a picture of like the same picture they had. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So
Oh,
they
shit.
gave him the banner.
That's
I was
dope.
like,
Oh,
"That was
that's
pretty
sick.
sweet. That was pretty sweet."
That's
yeah.
sick.
Hell yeah.
Dude, no, those freaking things, I just can't. Ugh. We wanted to go to the Mexican extravaganza, right? The Mexican extravaganza,
Yeah.
we put it. But I was like, dude, let's go. And it's like $100 a piece. I'm like, I ain't even know fucking $300 for me and my
Dude.
family to go. That's fucking
My
terrible.
dad, his family, they're like, they love that crap. And
No,
they're
it's,
like,
my dad loves it.
they're like let's like, and his family keeps getting me trying to go, keep trying to get me to go. They're like, we'll throw you on a horse, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's I was like, our grandpa, my dad's dad, when he was in Mexico and stuff, was a horse tamer. Like that was one of his jobs and everything. People would ask him to go and like break. He was a horse breaker,
Yeah.
so he had to go and break their
Horse trainer,
horses
yeah.
and stuff. And my dad tells us he's like, it's just crazy on how he was able to do it. Like it's the patience and stuff it takes with those stallions. Like those are crazy, bro. Those horses are. I mean, bulls are insane, but horses are freaking ranked too. They can be ranked,
Yeah,
motherfuckers, bro.
they're mean.
They're the nicest things until you sit on them, and then it's like, no,
Yeah.
it's done.
Well, like freaking. So I worked at a horse boarding facility for probably about a year when I was in Fort Collins, and they were like, "Just go grab that horse." I was like, "All right, sweet." It was like really nice, sorrow, and I was like, "Okay." So pulling it out, and the lady kind of looks at me. I was like, "The hell?" $500,000 horse. It won some big race. It wasn't a Kentucky Derby, but it was like some big race. It was doing altitude training
Oh my
in
goodness.
Fort Collins. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding?"
That's crazy, bro.
So like it was $500,000 horse, and I was like, "Oh crap!" But like I don't know, like it's so funny because like we'd be there at like 4 a.m, just mucking stalls, feeding water, and all that good stuff. They're just stupid fucking horse. It literally every time like it was like winter, like it's like negative 20 degrees, and we're out there just shoveling, feeding all that stuff. And every time, like no matter who it was, it always grab your beanie off your head. It was the funniest thing ever.
That's dope.
Got old real quick, but
Got
like,
old real quick.
and I kid you not, we had a horse. I kid you not, probably to the top of this, like, just like a couple inches of the ceiling. Like that's how tall he stood.
Like those Budweiser horses.
Oh,
Those are freaking
yeah.
sick,
So they're
bro.
draft breeds, but like it wasn't like the
Yeah.
Clydesdale. But yeah, dude, it
Those
was
are
freaking huge. It was like 27 years old too, and it was like holy shit. But
Oh my god, horses go forever.
yeah, they're pretty solid.
What time are we at?
55.
Okay.
Or 54.
58.
58. Oh, did you put a time watch?
No, I just have them on watch.
No, it's on the time of the knee.
Time
Um,
on the. How much time we've been recording?
Oh shit.
No, it's on the camera. What are you looking at?
Oh, he's playing over.
It's on the phone.
I was like, dude, that's a.
We have a red
flag.
clock up there. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
it's
like,
like, we have outside on air and shit.
That'd be sweet.
No.
That'd be sweet.
Before we wrap up, is there anything you gotta want to talk about? Anything? I mean, I feel like we covered a lot of
Yeah, we
things.
covered a
Honestly.
lot, man. I was here for a good time.
No, man. Honestly, I want to appreciate you coming. Like I said,
yeah.
I've admired you the way you're doing. Oh, well, I mean, what would we? What would we do on that? What are you thinking? Top three. So we do a thing called top three, and the way we do it is we rank our top. We've done like movies, and we do our top three. So 3 would be your third favorite, 2 second favorite, and number 1. And you kind of go up, and then we go around saying one word to describe that. I guess we do lifts. Like workout. Your favorite workout, right? Top 3 workouts. So I can start it and then go. Number 3, I don't like them, but I do like them. It's like a rose, like a seated row. Kind of throws like the dominance. Like, yo, I'm here. If you're not putting over 100 on your seated rows, it's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, why are you even on the seated row? That's my thought. Number 2, been falling in love with it lately, was because of Josh and John. Dumbbell bench press.
Yeah,
kind of been
John
vibing it.
Love that.
Kind of been feeling it. It's been nice. And then number 1, it's just because I didn't do this since I was in high school. It's like the pure dominance of a man, right? If you can't do this, it's like, are you even a man?
Max out the pull-up machine.
Definitely not. Put it all the way. Bench press. Nice little bench press. If you can't put 225 up, it's like, are you even a bro? Are you even a bro? So now, so by 3, we'll go around. Patrick will say one word to describe it, then you'll say one word to describe it. Just one word, and then that'll kind of cap off there. So, Pat, what you got?
Sounds like my pain.
Pain.
In my arms. I don't live.
Wait, okay. No, but say a word to describe.
Just
like,
one word to describe. Like he said, pain. Like the way he would describe my top 3 is like, that sounds painful. It's pain.
Oh.
So what word would you describe my top 3?
Your top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, good time.
Good time. I like it. I like it. All right. Now, what would you go your top 3?
Top 3. Number 3 would definitely be bench. I hate bench. Like, can't stand it.
Then why is it 3?
Oh, wait. That was the worst favorite.
No, no.
Oh.
It's your third favorite, second favorite, top favorite. So if you're top 3,
okay.
3 favorite, but then rank them.
Okay. Number 3 would be probably deadlift. I love deadlift. That's my wheelhouse with lift. Second. Number 2 would be squat. In powerlifting, you have specialists. I'm a squat specialist, so like that's kind of mine. I'd love a good leg day. Like at one point, these were tree trunks at some point. It's funny because like not to go off. There's a girl at the gym I used to work at. Her lifting belt barely fit around my thigh.
Wow.
It was funny, babe. And number 1 would probably be. Probably single arm rows, like on the cable.
Okay. Yeah.
Nasty pump from those.
Mhm.
Those are good ones. But yeah.
Nice. Awesome. I like this. Mine would be. I was gonna say legs. Describe his.
Oh, describe. My bad.
Whoa, bro.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I'd say power. Your first 2, a lot of power in it. That's what I'd say. A lot of power. What you got?
I was gonna say power too.
Power.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. No, especially the legs. I've seen you squat and deadlift.
And I was like, especially just because I've seen videos of you doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what I see when I'm thinking of you lifting those things.
Yeah.
Like, you got power on that. So.
What is your Insta? Do you remember? You know my memory? Adame66.
Adame.63. So
Yeah,
AA.
If you want to see his lifts, he's got a lot of them on his Instagram and stuff. Check him out, and he does some like 420 for like by 8 or something like that. It's insane, or maybe more.
Most of our diff rate was like 465.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna go work out with Josh in about a couple hours.
Ew, Josh is a good workout. Josh is a good partner, bro. He's a good dude. I love working with him.
I like when we worked out because it's like we had our music on. We're like, you're like, what are you doing? We're like, we're doing this, and he's like, okay, turn on his music. And then every so often he like would crack a joke, and like that's what I liked because I don't like some people like to talk to me. They're like, nah, dude, like let's just.
I like talking, but I don't like talking too much. Like at least when I'm lifting, I throw my headphones on, I bust my set out, all right, cool, and then I'm out and cool, and then I'll talk a little bit because I'm like always trying to get in the mode. And I'm like, So
let's go work out again. That'll be fun time.
Want to say thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Big shout outs. Anybody that I'll try to put his Instagram in the description, but check us out, Boys Only Podcast. Like and subscribe.